My fidget spinner. My fidget spinner. My fidget spinner. My fidget spinner.
Fidget spinner.
My fidget spinner.
My fidget spinner.
Yes, I love my fidget spinner.
I love my fidget spinner. No! My fidget spinner!
Fucking shit. What do you
I don't know if I don't know if you guys are aware of this, but the thing people usually do on deathmatch is they tell stories. And so I guess I'll share a story
shit.
to start it off.
Let's do it.
All right. So this was back in the Gulf War. You know,
Is this real?
Wait, what? What are we doing? What are we doing?
that's
Storytelling. Gather
Alright,
around the
let's go.
campfire.
Let's go.
All right. So back in the Gulf War. I was platoon 55. We were an airdrop troop.
Is this even
And-
real?
Yeah, just let me finish. So
Okay.
we were told we were gonna have to overwatch this location, make sure civilians were gonna be kept safe because there were
Ooh,
some
two kills.
incident areas in the area or in the location. I don't really know how to explain it, but anyway. So we get dropped. We don't have to do a pair drop just because it's nothing hot. And so sorry about that.
Carry on.
So pretty much, I'm just setting up my my sort of like, I don't know how to really explain it, like a tent kind of. It's in our pop-up barracks. And so then it's about 12 o'clock a.m. by the way. And so sorry, I'm just trying to shoot a guy here.
Wait, where?
Anyway.
In the face, in the chest, where?
Oh no, I'm talking about yeah, but preferably in the head. Okay, and so yeah, 12 a.m. And so what woke us up was the sound of a small, what seemed to be an explosion, but we couldn't really tell at the time. And then we all get our our BDUs on, and we go to investigate what happened. And so what happened was there was a car, and this car had an IED. I guess you guys know what that is. And so and so this car, it ended up actually detonating preemptively, and it almost wiped half of our squad. We had about 3 injured, and it was yeah, this is real.
How old are you, man?
And what was that?
How old are you?
50. I just play this for fun.
50. You're
Yeah,
fucking
no.
50.
No,
Sound like
I
you
just
can.
play this for fun. No, it's just a really bad microphone. I got it for when I got actually out of service.
Can I
and
ask
it
some
just-
serious questions to all you guys?
Yep.
Alright. Here's a question for you guys. Alright. You go home. You have mad diarrhea. You go to your toilet, take the maddest shit ever. You try to unroll whatever you have left. You only have 3 sheets left. What do? Do you crunch it, or do you fold it?
Crunch it.
A single square at a time.
And it goes through.
Student, man.
It really has good suggestions.
You just kind of make do with what you
That's a stupid question.
I'll just jump in the shower.
got. I mean,
There you go. No one did the right answer.
you got hand soap.
Just jump in the shower.
A very good answer.
It was a trick question, guys. You guys all failed.
No. You failed for not having enough toilet paper.
How old do I sound to all of you? This question.
25.
Hey, wait, guys.
Five
Now
years old,
that, now that we're asking serious questions, I got a question for you guys.
Hey, I can't take you serious.
Alright. How big is your dick?
Way bigger than yours.
Why?
Wait, that's not serious enough or what?
That's not serious at all.
Yeah, I think we should continue story time. I mean, I shared mine. I think somebody else should, throw theirs in.
Come on, Session. Straight from Chattelsville, man.
Alright.
If I tell a story, it's gonna be stupid, guys. I can tell a funny story, but it's gonna be stupid.
Yeah, nobody wants to hear
Go
about
for
a
it.
fucking late flipping dude. Fucking create. Okay.
Yeah, create, shut the
White
fuck up.
motherfucker.
Alright, so check. I got a story for you guys. So this one time, in band camp, I stuck a fluid up Craig's pussy.
That I believe. I bet you didn't even
But you
say.
had a baby penis.
That's why I
But it
stuck a
was a
fluid,
fluid.
bitch. See, Impaler knows what's up.
That's right. That's right.
Alright, Creed, what's your story, dog? I already told him the fucking fluid up your pussy story, dog. So get a new one.
Alright. Let me see if I remember this, man. I remember I was told this story a long time ago. Let's see if I can remember. Let me see. How did it go?
Fucking jet there. Moited, cold blood.
Okay, let me see. It's probably not gonna be the exact words, but I'm gonna try my. Alright, so look. This kid and his girl go to the zoo, right? They were looking at a monkey, so they're throwing popcorn. One of the workers come up to him and say, "Hey, stop." Then he asks him, "What's your name, son?" The kid says, "Butt itches." Then the guy says, "Oh, what's your real name, son?" "Butt itches." Then the guy tells him third time, "No, tell me your real name, son, now." "My name's Butt Itches." The guy flips out. He had anger management issues and he was an alcoholic. And he basically punches the kid in the face. Knocks him out cold. The kid goes in a coma, dies in sleep. Then they have a funeral for him, right?
Alright.
So, the mother was crying, saying, "Oh, my poor butt itches." And then a guy says out of nowhere, "Well, go scratch it."
Is that it?
Yeah, that was it.
Fantastic.
Hey, it was funny when I was told a long time ago.
Hey, the papa did the poopity. Hey, forget about it. That was good though, man. That was good.
Well, do you guys story in parlor? Come on, man. We're doing story times. It's your turn.
It's the Impaler, son.
Dispense.
It's alright. It's alright. We all make mistakes, but we live.
Hey, I'm gonna get you something less embarrassed, dog.
Hey, no, huh? The only stories I tell are the stories of life. It all started back in 1872.
Alright.
That's it.
Oh. Well, I mean, that wasn't that great of a story.
That wasn't a story at all.
Right.
Well, you gotta elaborate on it if you're gonna bullshit it.
1872, man.
If you want to hear a crazy story like that, it's totally made up. I could probably make one up.
Oh, go for it.
Can it be a scary story?
Let's wait till we switch maps, because it might be a bit long. Oh, I guess I'll start making up the story.
Go for it.
Alright. So, what? Okay, anyway. I'm gonna be start playing really trash, because I'm gonna be, making this up. Alright, so,
Go for it. Up my score. Wait. Oh yeah, I'm saying.
Yeah, so pretty much, this was back in my middle school years, and so we went to this camp, okay, and this was in Michigan, and it was right next to Lake Michigan, as you'd expect any good camp would. And so when we were there, we were learning how to fish, and just because that's just good stuff to know. And so I'm just gonna go into a corner and
That's what I like to hear. Make some money.
Yeah. Okay. All right. And so when we were learning fishing, they also taught us a few other things, like how to tie knots and such. And then we noticed there's this weird cabin sort of place off in the the distance, and we asked the camp leader, I guess you could say, hey, what's that place over there? Can we go check it out? And so the cabin or camp lead director, whatever the hell you want to call it, he urged us to not go, just due to the fact that it was very it was out in the middle of nowhere, and he had a very weird sense of urgency to get that topic out of the way. And so then, just being dumb middle school kids as we were, we decided, hey, once the camp director goes to bed, let's go sneak off over there.
You like that, Sessions? Pretty boy.
Hell yeah.
And so, no, it's still, there's still more. And so we it was around, I think, 7. This was an older guy, so he went to bed early, and so it was around 7. And so then we decided that we were gonna start heading out there and see what that whole place is about. And so we get over there. It took us a few minutes to kind of get an idea of where to start heading, because it was covered by the trail to get there was covered by branches and stuff. It wasn't that great of a place to start going. And so then we came up to the house, and this house, it seemed like it was pretty old. It was, I'd say maybe. Actually, I don't even know how old it would be. It's old enough to be looking like it was about to start rotting away. And so, from there, we tried to find a way in. And so this, we circled around, and we had no luck. So we just decided, why don't we just try to pry off some parts of the window, since they were boarded up. So then we find a big enough rock that could just kind of go through it, since we didn't really have anything to start prying it down. And then we see into this house, and it was old, obviously, and very dusty and stuff in there. If you had any sort of lung problems, it would definitely get you. So then, we just decided now or never, because the camp director might, eventually find out that we're missing. He probably wouldn't like that. And so then we get in there, and we start looking around, and it was just pretty much about what you'd expect from an old abandoned house. There's old furniture, some pictures every now and then. It was, I guess, an old couple with a kid, a very young kid at that. I mean, it was kind of offsetting how it looked. And so we start looking around more, just because we are curious on what else this old family would have. And then we came across this old room. Like it was especially boarded up. Not necessarily just like how, you know, the other houses were just boarded up by a few boards. It was like completely boarded up from like top to bottom. And then we found a what is the I'm being autistic right now. A hammer. There we go. And so we tried to find a way to like pull these off, and after I think it was about, 5 minutes, we ended up pulling off all the nails to you know get into that one room. And this room was kind of like different than the others. It was a lot more ornate actually. Like it had what seemed to be like etchings into it, which I thought was pretty weird because like all the other doors were just normal wooden doors. And so, yeah, sorry, one second. I just need to drink something. My throat's a bit dry.
Thirsty ass.
Okay, and so, from like, there we were just like, okay, you know, we'll just open it. And, you know, that was kind of a mistake, I'm gonna be honest, because, This was like, I don't know, it seemed very weird when we first entered. Like the room was especially colder than all the others. And then we kept walking in, and there was no sunlight. I guess it was, you know, it was in the center of the house. There was no real way to like see any sun from there. And then we had our flashlights at the time because, you know, smartphones that we had weren't really like built to have any flashlights on them, so we couldn't use those. And we then like we looked around the room. We found some books. They were in some language that we didn't know. And we then found a kind of like a cellar hatch, you know how they are, just like a little staircase down into like lower areas of the house. So we go down there, and we're greeted by what seemed to be like a sort of ritual circle, and there were chicken heads and, you know, just all sorts of like really obscure things that you wouldn't really expect from a house like this, especially since, you know, it was an older family that lived here. And we were completely disgusted by this situation. You know, we ran out of there almost as fast as we can without, you know, trying to scare anything.
Okay.
And we noticed that once we got back, that the camp director, he was actually gone. Like he left, and then we went to like as like a you know, as a group to go and try to find him. And then we were walking around. We were worried because we thought he ended up getting missing. Like he ended up being missing or something, you know. And we saw him walking out from the trail that led to that old house.
I got a skip.
Oh, nice. Let's go shipped.
No, bro, not to hate on your story, but I'm getting like a Scooby-Doo vibe from the story.
I mean, I just made it up on the spot. I don't really have like any.
Dude, I said you're making it up. Can you have some sex?
What was that?
Yes. Yes.
Like sex, like.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Well, I mean. So.
Where do you have my boy?
Sorry, fellas, I had to get me some whiskey. A man's drink.
Hey.
Oh shit.
Okay.
The story.
Oh, yeah, no,
not sex.
yeah. So the story. Yeah, that I just kind of make these up on the spot. I do these actually quite a lot just because like of the groups I play with.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah.
You
No,
write stories too, or what?
Oh no, I actually know none of you guys. I just joined in.
No, yeah, no, I mean like you write stories too, like on your off time.
No. I just do those. I just do these just because it's kind of fun to just do them. You get to see how other people make stories too. I don't even really do much with these, other than just make them up on the spot in random CSGO or other game lobbies.
That's sad, dude. Because actually when I was in school, my emphasis is on screenwriting. So the fact that you're making up stories and shit's pretty cool.
It's because he gets bullied and needs to express himself.
Sessions has a heart.
Big Tommy, if you take him to the bathroom and gave him swirlies and then deep throws him after.
Sounds like that sounds like a day at Disneyland for him.
It sounds like a good day to me, motherfucker. What's up?
Nah, carry on it's pretty tight though.
I like how usually when you start playing with people that you're cool with on CSGO and shit, usually you start just talking shit and then everyone gets all cool.
Yeah.
Alright, and I guess I'll start back to that story. So, where were we?
Yeah,
we were
titties.
Back with the counselor. Oh yeah.
So the camp director, so he comes back and he's very, very furious, as you'd expect him. He starts yelling at us. I'm not gonna actually yell since it's pretty late, but he says hey, what were you guys doing? Come on, I told you not to go over there. And we were all very shocked because he was yelling, we've never actually heard the camp director yell. And then he proceeded to bring us all back to the camp, and then sorry about that. Then he made us all go back to our cabins, and we just kind of stopped right there, and we after that camp was done, we were all very curious once again, because it was just kind of really, really weird how he just yelled, because the guy, and if you've ever you guys haven't met him obviously since you're on the internet, but if you ever meet him, he's a very calm guy. He never actually has ever yelled except for them.
I got him on Facebook.
Nice. And this guy, he then proceeded to tell our parents hey, they went against the camp policy. And then our parents get very mad at us because we did that, and then punish us as that you'd expect them to.
Spankings, oh yeah.
Alright, so our parents, they we just they after they're done punishing us, we just kind of get on with our life, and then we'll fast forward to our high school year, and we just found that we remember that whole situation. We decided, hey, let's see if it's still there, and so we start driving over there, and we end up finding the same trail, and we see the house is now the barricades, or not barricades, but the sort of hoardings, they're gone now, really gone. And I was with my girlfriend at the time, just because I just wanted to show her what we did as a kid, because she didn't actually believe us. And so I then proceed to pull out a flashlight that I brought. It was a sort of kind of small floodlight. It was not at the time. I did hear about the Pocket Pussy flashlight extension. You know, those are very, very cool from what I've seen.
Flashlights.
No, the flashlight extension to them.
Oh shit.
So you can really see the cum that you make.
Fantastico.
Okay, and so then once we show her this house, my girlfriend, she's very surprised that like this actually existed. She thought we were just kind of making it all up. And I told her like, hey, I would never make something like this up. And then I just go back. Since we were also camping there, you know, just because since we're heading out all this distance, might as well just stay for a little bit. And so then I get into my tent, and she also gets in there with me, just because, you know, she's this dumb and she forgot to bring one. And I mean, well, I told her not to anyway. And so then after that night, we decided to just, you know, we just lit the fire, you know, just had a good time, if you know what I mean.
Oh yeah, we know what you mean.
Yeah.
Chess.
Netflix and chill?
Yeah,
No,
both at the
chess.
Netflix. Yeah, chess and chill, dude.
Alright.
Fantastic.
Okay, and so then the next morning, I cooked breakfast since the other friends that came with us don't know how to do anything. And then we decided, you know, we're gonna head out there once it gets dark, just to like, because we're gonna go inside, but you know, we didn't really want anybody to see us, so because like I guess the place was condemned or something. I don't know. It was just, you weren't supposed to go in there. So we head in at, I think this was around 8, because at the time it got dark around 6. It was around winter time, you could say. And so excuse me.
Take your time.
No, I just had a burp. And so we headed in there, and you know, since it wasn't boarded up, it was, you know, very easy to get in. And then I enter in first just because everybody else was kind of being a pussy, and like, in all honesty. And so once we go inside, it seemed as if, like, you know, things got moved around a bit. You know, it was kind of like offsetting, just because you don't usually expect a abandoned house to move that often. You know, like the contents inside. And I'll carry this on when oh wait, no, the map's gonna be done in 8 seconds. Anyway, so we enter in this house, and oh well, yeah, we entered in the house. You know, stuff was moved around a bit, and so once we had a quick re-inspection, and we did kind of like confirm our idea that stuff was moved around, and then we were kind of like really creeped out by this, because as I said, things don't move around in old abandoned houses. And so from there we decided to you know, check around all the other places, and my girlfriend, she started getting even more and more scared by, you know, how we were saying, like, how everything was being moved, even though, like, it wasn't really any, like, major changes. It was just, like, things were just shifted, sort of like how, like, a couch, you know, a couch would move a bit, and you'd kind of notice how the other carpet was sort of, like, a lot cleaner than the other. And, from there, we decided to check the old, like, basement thing, the ice room, I guess you could call it. And from there, we noticed that old camp director, he was there, but he didn't notice us at the time because we were just kind of like hiding up in the stairwell. And so we see him with a bunch of other people. They're also very considerably older, not like older than him, but just, you know, like older than us. And so then we kept on watching, and we see the like what seemed to be like a skeletal remains of what was like looked to be like a young child. And I was holding back having my girlfriend sort of like not from her like screaming out, because, you know, she's obviously disgusted, but, you know, my friends and I, we were able to hold it in a lot better than she was. And so we then proceeded to take a picture of it. I would show it to you, but, you know, we're on Counter-Strike, so it's not that easy to. And so we like sort of like trying to get out of there as fast as possible, but, you know, without trying to really alert anybody. So then we end up leaving the house without them noticing us from what we thought. And so then we end up getting to the end of the little trail that leads into the house. And we took one final look back, because we said we were never going back there. And then we look back at that house, and we see 3 silhouettes of people looking out of the window straight at us. Alright, that's it.
Oh, that's it?
Don't fucking leave me with a cliffhanger, what the hell?
That's pretty good, man.
How the f am I supposed to sleep?
Yeah, you're welcome, guys.
Pretty good. That's pretty good.
That's part 3.
That was tight though, I gave it to you.
Part 4, it's, I don't know, they get AIDS and die.